What's up, aficionados? Welcome back to another live draft. We got both of us on the line here today, and after getting stomped in the qualifier sealed league this morning, I'm out for revenge.
I mean, with your original qualifier pool, I feel like it was a even chance that you got this far today. But
I've been fighting an uphill battle since the play-in, yeah. But that deck, at least, it had a plan.
Yeah.
My sealed pool this morning, we just took a look at it. It was not very good at all. It had some lizard stuff. Gev was maybe the best card in it.
Yeah, Gev is such a crucial cornerstone part to a lot of these lizard strategies. But you had 3 of the scales card, which is one of those sneakily really good cards.
Yeah, I do really love Scales of Shale. That one has been probably the most swingy card in the format. Like, you feel like you're losing, or you feel like you can't possibly lose from here. And then they have Scales of Shale. Their thing's alive. Your thing is dead. They gained like 8 life or something. And you're like, oh.
Yeah. Resets the game a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. We're playing best of 3 here. The best of 3 queues don't usually fire quite as quickly as the best of 1. But I still find best of 3 to be a lot better for preparing for things like RCQs or Friday Night Magic, or honestly just being good at limited in general. I feel like best of 3 is more conducive to that.
It makes you think about your sideboard. Like, I mean, best of 1 is obviously an easier format to play, especially with time constraints. But yeah, all actual like RCQs, everything's best of 3. It's the best way to prepare yourself.
Yeah, and what I really like about it is that it forces you to sit with the information that you have. Like, if your opponent uses a combat trick in game 1, for example, you need to remember that. Like, that's a good skill. I feel like that's just absent from best of 1. If they have something, you just never play around it again.
Yeah.
But that can lead to feel bad moments where, what if you get blown up by a Wrath in best of 1? Well, in best of 3, you can just play around it.
Exactly.
You feel pretty smart when you do.
Learn from your mistakes. Some opponents will take notes.
Yeah, I even just this morning I was playing a match and my opponent sort of was acting like they had an overprotect in game 1, and I played around it in game 2. I never actually saw it, but I knew they could have it based on the way they played in game 1, and I got rewarded. I made a good block, and then they used overprotect, and then I blew it out with a kill spell. Well, we got a Salvation Swan here. We try to go birds.
We could. This card's pretty solid. There's a lot of decent ETB triggers in the set. So, I mean, we have Head of the Homestead in this pack, which is a great ETB trigger late game.
Gross flicker target. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Heartfire Hero is a banger.
Yeah. Heartfire Hero is the reason Monstrous Rage is shot up to like a $6 card back from that uncommon from Throne.
$6?
$6, yeah.
Pull out your bulk bins, everyone.
Exactly.
Vanishing Light.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we got a Hazard Herbalist, Cash Grab. This isn't a bad pack. There's a Longstock Brawl. I don't know. I think we just slam the bird and move on.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of good stuff in this pack that we could hope to wheel at this point. Yeah.
Something about the bird that I've noticed. People always play this card wrong. People flash it on the end step, but you want to use it on your opponent's second main phase, unless you're using it to like blow out a kill spell or combat or something. If you really want to get your thing attacking on the next turn, you have to make sure you use it during the end step, because it doesn't it's templated a little bit differently than say like Restoration Angel, which flickers right away. Anyway, we got another pack here. Dawn's Truce is one of the worst rares in the set. Not taking that. But I think we have an impasse here. Starseer Mentor and Plume-Creed Mentor.
I mean, obviously, I think the Bat is a more efficient strategy, and that Mentor is crazy. Like, I mean, your Azorius pile worked in your sealed pool, but I don't think that's where you want to be for draft.
I don't think we should aim for it, right? Other things in this pack, Nocturnal Hunger is a really strong black removal spell at common. We could try to take the Starseer Mentor and wheel the Moonrise. If we're the only Bats player, then we would absolutely wheel the Moonrise. And if we saw it wheel, we'd feel pretty great about how the draft is going.
Yeah, if we start taking Mentor here, we can kind of signal to the other people this is where we want to be.
Here's the thing, though. What if this is one of those drafts where Blue-It is wide open, we get like a pick 5 Castrol or something?
Yeah, I mean, you got to play it safe, right? You got to be under the assumption like this is where we want to be.
I haven't actually gotten to play Sinister Monolith. I've been wanting to play it. I think I've only drafted the Bats deck like once.
Yeah.
Monolith with Starseer Mentor combo.
It is good. I mean, it's just a do nothing on turn 4. It's like you're not really moving the board state all that much. The game drags out. It's better. We do have a carrot cake here, which does also play into the life gain strategy because it will gain us life when we sacrifice it.
True.
A little more consistent. But I don't know. Trust your gut, Ben. You know, that's the way to play Magic.
True. What do you think? Could we wheel the Sinister Monolith? Or people?
There's a good chance we wheel the Monolith. I don't think it's highly picked.
Yeah, like who else would want it? If we are the Bat deck, and you're right, if we were to move into like green-white, I mean, this Starseer Mentor, we're not locked on. Look, there's a Bushy Bodyguard, a Paw Patch formation. If we were to push into green-white, I think the Carrot Cake is probably the correct pick.
Carrot Cake's going to get picked. There's a chance the Monolith comes around.
Good point.
Stargaze here is, I think Stargaze is actually a really good card, especially with Mentor.
Yeah,
Starseer Mentor.
Strong. Thistledown players, some kind of mediocre white stuff, a Seed Pod, a Daring Wave Rider. Looks like blue might actually be pretty open coming around this way. A Scales of Shale, wouldn't actually mind playing that in black-white. Might have like 1 or 2 lizards, but...
Yeah, I mean, it gives lifelink. You know, that's what we want to be doing, gaining life.
Yeah. What do you think? Is Stargaze just that good?
I mean, you're like turn 6, it draws you 4 cards. I mean, you lose 4 life, but it sends off Mentor. You know, it's...
Yeah, seems strong.
You're looking at the top 8, so you're basically like searching a fourth of your deck if you're playing this Stat League game.
It is really strong. All right, let's take the Stargaze then.
Oh no!
Oh, poor
It's
Alana.
a trap.
Wow, that is a late Vine Reap Mentor.
And Forager too.
Yeah,
regrowth effect.
Is Squirrels just fully open? Are we supposed to move?
It's tough.
There's also a Feather of Flight, but this doesn't. I mean, bats all have. We have like all flying creatures anyway. Yeah. I mean, if we were to move in, we could play like an Amazon pile.
Green does have a lot of ways to fix.
What are you thinking? I mean, is there anything we really want for the Bats deck here? Not really.
I mean, early winter is decent removal, but not really. It would be kind of nice to flex into the Mentor here. I mean, we're still pretty early in the first pack. We've seen some nice squirrels go through.
Yeah, I think the main value is on the Vine Reap.
Yeah.
All right, Plume Creed Mentor.
Crumb and get it.
Crumb and get it. There's an heirloom map. I haven't played with this one. I don't actually think it's great.
It's not, unless you're in like that bunny deck.
Yeah. There's an Uncharted Haven. It's going to make our deck no matter what.
Yeah, that's probably the safest pick here. Yeah, I mean, Crumb and Get It's also a good card too.
Yeah, I think it's between these, but I could see us cutting Crumb and Get It if we somehow wound up in black-green. I don't know. I think finding a lane is just so important in this format. I think I want to take a card that I know is going to end up in our deck no matter what.
Eat your veggies, Ben. Yep.
Eat those flowers, it looks like. Kind of being burnt down there. Well, there's a Builder's Town. I haven't actually played this one yet. Is this any good?
I mean, not really, because you need some non-creature, non-land permanents to really make it do anything. It does
Carrot Cake.
Oh, that's true. It does work pretty well with Carrot Cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can buy the Carrot Cake back on level 5.
Back, yeah.
There's also just another Uncharted Haven. The rest of this is kind of junky. I mean, blue-white Birds is clearly just going around. Can I just take the Night Fisher and see if the other thing is real?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt if we see that other Mentor, the Plume Creed Mentor, that would be pretty nice. We saw 2 in this set so far, and there's
no one wants those.
Nobody wants it. Yeah, and there's a Sugar Coat in this pack. I mean, obviously blue seems to be pretty open. Probably the weakest color in the format, but
now green is totally dry. Black, we only see the Tide Caller. It's not looking like Bats or Squirrels is open now.
No,
I think I'll take the Sugar Coat. And wasn't this where we could have had the Plume Creed Mentor?
No, it was pack. This is our pack 1. I don't believe that was.
It was the next one, right?
The next
what do you think here? Take the head?
I know. I can't believe there's a head going around.
That's really surprising.
So interesting. I mean, Shortbow, I think, is a great card. I don't know how you feel about that. It's obviously better in the Valiant decks.
We do have a bunch of flyers anyway. I think I want to spec on the head here. We could wind up in like an Abzan tokens. But...
All right, there we go. Plume Creed's back. Okay.
I mean, look. If we're being railroaded in this, so like Night Fisher, Plume Creed Mentor, if we can get that other Plume Creed Mentor, I don't know when it was.
I don't think we're going to get back to it. I don't think it was.
Horton's not unplayable. Run Away Together. Look, we're kind of getting railroaded into blue-white here.
I think Run Away Together is the better pick here.
Yeah. Oh,
and Shore Up. Okay, I mean, it looks like we're the only blue mage. Oh my god.
Okay. Honestly, is anything in this pack exciting for us?
Dire Downshift's not. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
If we end up going into more of a non-creature spell, the Crab's really good.
I do like the Crab, and I don't think we're moving into black here.
No, I think we are aiming into this Azorius pile again.
Yeah, I don't love it, but look, if someone opens a Castrol at all, we will get it. Like it's nobody else wants it. What do you think? Just take the downdraft as solid removal?
I think that's the pick.
All right. Another Night Fisher?
Another Night Fisher and another Sugar Coat.
Yeah. I like the night. It's a 5-mana 4/5 flyer. That's just beefy, right?
It is beefy, and it does. I mean, the payoff's not that great, but is it on cast or enter? So the Swan actually will cause double triggers. It'll
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, go for it.
There is another dire downdraft, but I feel like we're gonna wheel either that or the Sugarcoat.
I actually have never even seen somebody play Night Fisher, and I've never played it. So I'm curious to know how this is going to work.
Well, get ready because you're about to see. So we've got a Long River Lurker here and a Repel Calamity. So Long River Lurker, I could see us getting some blue cards that do something with this. We are kind of doing like a blue-white flicker thing. If we could flicker the Plume Creed, rebuying that ETB is kind of cool.
We could reflicker the Swan to reflicker something else and give it a flying counter.
Yeah, true. Let's try the Long River Lurker.
We have Stoner Strike in this pack too.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty solid.
I think we're going to wheel some of this stuff.
I think so too. I think Lurker's pretty solid here. We do need some non-flying creatures for the bird payoffs. We have a counter spell.
But this might be the deck for it. If we're going double blue, like...
Yeah.
Let's just take a look here. So I'm going to sort out some of our removal. I'm not liking the look of Stargaze or the Vine Reap. Let's just look at what our blue-white... Maybe Starseer. I don't know. Maybe we pick up some of the Bird Bat, the Life Creed duo. So we've got as our removal right now, Runaway Together, Sugarcoat, and Dire Downdraft, and that's it. And I guess Long River's Pull kind of counts as removal, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but we do have another bird here.
Plume Creed and Sky Skipper?
Yeah.
Our top end's looking kind of thick right now.
It is. Plume Creed's pretty good. That would save one of our creatures. It's a bird. It'll activate Kingfisher.
It's cool with where'd it go? Long River's Pull. You can leave up the 2 mana and either Plume Creed or Pull. Similarly, there's a Spell Gyre here. That kind of does the same thing with Salvation Swan.
It's a good card, yeah.
Yeah.
Finch Formation, but I don't think that's really the best bird card for us.
Yeah, nah. Oh, here we go. Some more payoffs. A Dazzling Denial, Splash Portal, another Sky Skipper duo. Maybe Denial. Maybe we're like a bird control deck.
That's how this feels like this is going. This is the first time I've actually seen this deck come together.
Yeah, same. Wow. Another Long River Lurker, another Sky Skipper duo, and a Thought Shucker. Even a Tempest Angler.
I think we need some better ETB effects too, because we do have a lot of like exile and return effects. Yeah.
I think I'm going to take another Lurker here for a curve consideration. We just don't need... And there's tons of Sky Skipper duos going around.
I agree.
This thing is just kind of chunky. Wow.
Nobody wants Dawn's Truce.
At what point does this become playable? All right. Eddie Merc Crab. We have a lot of non-creature spells. I think we could take the crab here.
I think so too, especially since we can give it flying. We could have the flying crab late game.
That's pretty good. Another Dire Downdraft seems solid.
Yeah.
I'll take a Bravekin duo, but it's very off vector for us. I don't see us really wanting it. Mind Spiral. I don't love that card, but I'll take it to the side. And a free Sky Skipper duo.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yes. There we go. I didn't even look at the rest of the pack.
War Leader. Pack 3, pick 1. Feels good.
Man.
We can give this flying. It also reactivate the ETB, right? Oh, it's whenever you attack. I'm sorry. I thought it was enter and attack.
But look, this combo with the Long River Lurker, when we can make this thing unblockable and get those triggers for free.
Yeah. We also have a lot of flying creatures. We have a lot of evasion that we could just get those effects anyway.
Wow, this is quite a deck. All right.
I know. It's coming together. You know, Castrol obviously would be an amazing pull at this point.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If literally anyone opens it, unless they're playing bats and decide to...
Wishing well, Ben. How do you feel?
All right, our removal is kind of bad, but our creature curve is not good at all.
No, I like Stoat here, or Stout, whatever how you want to call it, because a lot of the birds care about pumping non-flying creatures, and this is like probably the creature to kind of give these effects to.
Counter on the Stoat from the Plume Creed. That seems great.
Yep. We do have a Banishing Light in this pack too, but I think we need to kind of build up our creature base a little more.
I agree. Yeah, we have some of these non-creature removal spells. Dire Downdrafts are interesting. We should keep a lookout for the Otter, the 6-mana Snapcast Otter. That one works really well with Dire Downdraft. And if you can flicker it, you can just kind of chain these things together. How's the Starseer Mentor looking? Are we cutting this?
I think so. It's getting worse and worse. We haven't really done any life. We have no life gain besides the Stoat, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I love Shoreline Looter. Do we have to take something like Sugarcoat over it? Nah, removal's looking pretty good. We have two cheap counter spells rather too. Yeah. I love Looter and putting a counter on it.
And a counter, exactly. It's unblockable. You know, we kind of build this thing up. Eventually, it's
Yeah.
just drawing us cards.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Also works well with all these instant and sorcery removal spells that go to the graveyard once they're cast, as opposed to something like Banishing Light or like a pacifism effect.
Sonar Strike's pretty good here.
Yeah.
Cryer's not bad, too.
Crier does help us get towards Threshold for the Looter. Not bad to flicker this with something like Salvation Swan or Long River Lurker. It's a frog, so we can give it ward.
That's true. I mean, we do need some decent ETB triggers too, because we do have a lot of flicker.
13-10 right now. What do you think, Crier over the Sonar Strike?
I kind of think so. Yeah, just the fact that we do have a lot of ways to bounce it.
Yeah,
and I think so. I think that's the right choice.
Another Long River's pull here. Another Head of the Homestead. I'm not even sure if we're playing this first one.
I don't think we are.
Sonar Strike.
We did get another Sonar Strike, so
yeah,
maybe now we grab that.
That over the pull?
I think so. I'd rather have double blue is going to be a little more tricky.
Yeah. Put that with our removal pile.
This really does just feel like Azorius control.
It really is. Oh, here's the payoffs.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The Plume Creed Escort, a Splash Portal. I think I just go with the Escort, right?
I agree, yeah. I mean, Flash, you know, you can keep, yeah, exactly like you said. You can keep these counter spells. You can keep Sonar Strike up. End of their turn, we just get a 2-1 flyer.
Here's the problem. This deck seems really cool. But it might just suck. It might just be awful.
It might. Teapot Squire.
Yeah. Mabel's Metal's pretty off vector for us. We're not triggering any of that stuff. We're giving stuff unblockable, and pump spells don't really work with that. Seed Pod, but our curve is looking a little top heavy.
Oh, you're right. I wasn't thinking about that. We have a lot of removal, though. And another Dazzling Dream isn't the worst thing here.
I kind of like it. We just have so many birds. And Repel Calamity I found to be kind of mediocre. Wow, okay.
Okay.
Another downdraft?
I don't know, man. We're getting heavy on those non-creature spells.
Yeah, I mean, the crab is looking better and better here. Light Shell Duo? I mean, probably cutting. I don't think any of this is making the deck. Yeah. This Head of the Homestead is looking kind of suspicious, too. I mean,
it is a nice flicker target. That's the only credit I'll give it in this deck.
So good with
another Sugarcoat pack. Wow, okay.
I'll take it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is blue unconditional removal. You don't see that every day. Maybe we cut like the Long River's Pull just for mana considerations. Wow, that is insulting. I'm not letting that go last pick. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. The Long River's Pull, especially since we have 2 of the Denial, feels a little worse.
Well, we got a lot of cuts to make here. Oh, we do have this Portent of Calamity hanging out here.
Yeah, remind me what this does. I don't even read this card because it's one of those cards like I'm never playing this.
Yeah, if you can stabilize, it can be a huge draw spell. So it's X and a blue, reveal the top X. For each card type, exile a card of that type from among them. The rest go to the grave. And if you hit 4 or more different types of card, you can free cast one of them.
Oh,
then the rest go to your hand.
Yeah, so we are playing Sugarcoats, so that's an artifact. You know, we do have a nice amount of creatures, non-creature spells.
Yeah.
I mean, there's potential we hit 4.
Yeah. You could hit Carrot Cake, Sugarcoat, Creature, Instant. So like you can hit a lot. Man, I'm just not sure about it. This doesn't look like a great shore up deck, to be honest. We don't really have.
Yeah, we do. We also running 2 of the Plume Creed Escorts, which kind of acts like a similar, you know, save our creature vibe.
Yeah, we don't.
But
really
it is cheap, instant, you know, to kind of get the crab online quicker.
I think we can cut the pull because we do have those double dazzling denials. Double Sugarcoat. This is just blue-eye control, I guess. Do we need 3 dire down drafts? Our 4-drop. Well, these are mostly going to be cast as a 3-drop, but do we need the Sky Skipper duo? What are we flickering with it that really makes it worth it?
I mean, Head of the Homestead obviously is a great flicker target, but we do have. I mean, we have Swan, which is just, you know, a strictly better Sky Skipper duo.
Yeah. How many birds are we at? We're at 8 birds, so we're going to be triggering the Plume Creed Mentor pretty frequently. And Salvation Swan is also another bird.
I didn't realize it was another bird. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. But it does have to hit something without flying. So we do need to watch our ratio. We do need a bunch of non-flyers against the lurkers. But
I was going to say, I think we have a pretty solid because the Shoreline Looter, yeah, we could pump. Stoat is probably the best thing. That's like our like targeted improvement card.
Maybe the Portent is just like, we have a lot of good stuff like Spell Gyre, the Night Fishers is top end. We probably don't need the Portent.
I think what we were talking about, that needing these targets for the birds, I think that's another reason for us to keep home of the home. Whoa, okay, head of the homestead.
Head of the homestead, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I think we could bounce straight out of the deck, run away together.
I agree. Yeah,
we just have so many ways to flicker as is, like Long River Lurker and whatnot. 16-10 on our ratio. The crab is still looking good. How do we feel about Carrot Cake?
I'm shocked Draft Sim gave it that low of a ratings. Looking how good this card is. I mean, it's obviously not really playing into any synergy we're working with. So,
but it does play into leave up 2 mana vector of leaving up for the Plume Crit Escort, Dazzling Denial.
But beyond that, it's pretty unsynergistic with this deck. But I mean, it's just a good card all around.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to not want to keep it.
I think we could probably. So here's the funny part: Sugarcoat is a bit of a nombo with the Eddie Mert Crab.
That is true. I mean, Sugarcoat also gets works if we're playing a Squirrel deck. I mean, it's Sugarcoat's just nice unconditional removal at instant speed.
So we have 7 instants and no sorceries. Is that good enough for the crab? Can we cut it?
I mean, Crab's probably the worst card we have, but it is a good flicker target because we do tap down their things when we flick it.
That's true. It's pretty sick with the Swan.
Yeah, give it. I mean, we can have a flying crab. That's evolution incarnate, right there.
that is also a good reason to build towards that. So, what, can we go down 1 Sugarcoat then?
I think 1 Sugarcoat's a good cut here.
We still have a good number of creatures and non-creatures.
How do you spell that Spellgyre? You think Spellgyre is worth keeping here?
It is pretty solid if you can leave up Salvation Swan with it, but otherwise it is kind of mediocre. Like, we don't
really have too much draw in this deck.
Yeah, I like the Surveil to help push for the looter.
Yeah.
But maybe this is the cut. I mean,
we need
can
2
use the
cuts.
Crier. Yeah.
I mean, we have 8 birds. Anytime we cut a bird, Kingfisher gets worse, Swan gets worse, Mentor gets worse.
True.
So I think we got to keep the birds. Dazzling Denial is a good keep. This is tough, man. I hate these types of deck where it's like you want to keep it all.
Yeah. And I'm not playing all this. I don't think our ratio.
No. I agree.
I don't see us cutting a dire downdraft as long as the Eddie Mert Crab is staying in.
Do we cut one of the Night Fishers though?
I don't think we can. That's our big payoff, right?
I mean, it's just creating us 1/1 blue fishes when we play a bird.
It is also just like a big beefy flyer.
That is true.
4 or 5 for 5 mana. That's pretty huge.
That's true. These. Whoa, hold it back. Plume Creed Mentor. Can you read it real quick? Is it whenever a bird enters target something that doesn't have flying?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, all right. So the fish that Night Fisher makes.
Those are good. Good for the 1/1 counters. Could it be the Sonar Strike?
I know. I hate cutting removal. How much removal do we actually have here?
Actually, Sonar Strike is really similar to Dire Downdraft. But we just can't cut instants if we have this Eddie Mert Crab. Honestly,
all right.
I hate to say it,
we cut the crab and cut like Sonar Strike or a Dire Downdraft.
I think that might be it. We do want on a lot of removal here, but we also have these Dazzling Denials that I like having here.
I think so. I wouldn't cut Sonar Strike. I'd rather keep Sonar Strike in than a Downdraft. You know, Downdraft isn't permanent removal. It stifles the opponent a little bit by putting it on top or bottom. But at least Sonar Strike is more of a permanent removal per se, unless they have some recursion
big
factors.
Tempo card. So what do you think? We cut the crab in a Downdraft?
That feels really. I mean, it's probably the right move. I don't love it.
We're also playing some junk like Seed Pod Squad. Do we need this card? Like,
no, I think it's just a bird. That's the only reason.
Bird, and it triggers our birds. But honestly, we can cut that, and maybe even Spellgyre Swan holding those up is kind of cool. We have a lot of flash cards.
We do. I mean, it feels like Azorius control. You know.
Yeah, it's like a draw go. I do like that.
Maybe we do cut the Carrot Cake here then.
Yeah. Do we? But it does give us another non-flying body on turn 2 that we can then Plume Creed on turn 3. We don't have that many of those. We have the Looter
and Stoat,
the Crier, and the Carrot Cake, and that's it. I think we have to keep those. 15-9 our ratio right now.
My vote's for Spellgyre then if we're going to keep the Carrot Cake in.
Yeah, I like the surveilling aspect of this, but
it's paying off one thing. I forgot we had that War Leader in here too.
We do actually have some power in this deck. We have some beef. And so the vector of this deck is really interesting. It wants to deny and control in the first handful of turns, and then like set up using things like the looter, and then go wide in the late game with the war leader, the night fishers, the head. I don't know if this vector works, but I'm very down to try it.
I mean, this seems like the deck to have for this vector, because obviously we've done a decent amount of drafts in this set, and this is the first time I've even seen this type of deck come together where it's an actual bird synergy deck.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, first of all, Castrol would have been amazing for this, and it's so different than the blue-white deck I played for the qualifier play-in, which was blue-white, like, heroic, basically. Looks good.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Haven's a savior here.
Yeah. Glad we took that over, what was it? Like a black card or something?
Sonar Strike, which came back the next pack, I believe, so.
Yeah. Here I see us slamming Stoat and then leaving up Denial as long as possible.
Yeah. I mean, everything we have in our hand right now has flash, so we, at this point, don't have to play anything on our turn.
Oh my god, we're pure draw go.
Yes.
The Stoat draw go beatdowns. This is pretty cool. All right, so they can chip in with the Ravine Raider. Hopefully they don't have anything too good to trigger, like Lizard synergy-wise.
Yeah, I can't think of a great like turn 2 play for Lizards. Like, there's no real...
They could have the Flame Cache into another Flame Cache, into another Flame Cache, into another Flame Cache. That's probably the best thing they could do this turn.
12 caches in hand.
But even then, we have a 2/2 first strike lifelink to hold them all back. I love this thing. This might be my favorite card in the format. Just like a nice little guy.
We got to figure out what we're gonna do for the draft chaff like rewards, because like how are we gonna do pets for this set? Because there's a lot of cards where I'm like,
you can have that crab as a pet, right? That thing
all the calamity beasts can be pets.
Yeah. Also, they just pumped and pass.
That's fine with me.
Yeah. Slam here. So now we get to have up Sugarcoat and Dire Downdraft
and Dazzling Denial.
Dazzling Denial.
Which all make the crab better. Oh, I guess Sugarcoat doesn't, but yeah.
Yeah, so we want to use the Downdraft and the Denial first to make the crab cheaper, because we do need another, like, we can't just win the game with the Stoat. That's, I mean, as cool as that would be, that's not super likely. But who knows? Like, I mean, this thing is going to gain us a ton of life. Like, how long before they're able to stabilize here? Oh, I think we have to counter that. They want to edict our Stoat.
Yeah, I mean, that's our only creature. We got to do something about it, unfortunately.
Yeah, would have preferred to keep up the Downdraft, but I guess that is, or rather the Denial. But this is sort of like what we're using it for, right? To counter like creatures we have taken care of.
If we Dire Downdraft their turn, we got crab next turn.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I think we probably should, like, whatever their play is here, and even if they don't make any play, we just do it on the Ravine Raider.
If they pump Ravine Raider twice and then we Downdraft, feels really good right here.
I don't think we could lose after that happening.
And then we just hold up crab during their turn, tap whatever they play.
Give.
Ooh. Wish we had that Denial now. Denial they could have paid for at this point too.
Let's see what they do here. If they just go attack with the Ravine Raider, we might just Downdraft the Raider.
Downdraft Raider over Gev.
Blacksmith's talent.
Interesting. Sugarcoat would shut down Gev, but
I think we can get the crab going first. Yeah. So they're gonna attack with the Ravine Raider here. So this is interesting. We can Dire Downdraft either the Raider or the Gev. The Gev obviously we have to pay the life for. The crab is templated such that you can't flash it in to eat something because it'll ETB tapped.
Unfortunately,
we could just play the crab on our turn, and then it kind of just like removes the ability for them to attack with the Gev.
Yeah, I mean, but so does just playing the crab on their turn if it taps it down.
True, but we have to pay the word for that if we don't pay it now on the downdraft.
Yeah.
So we're definitely got to hit something with this.
Yes. I mean, if we hit Ravine, it's going on the bottom. If we hit Gev, it's going on the top. That'll slow down their draws. If we hit Gev, it's also a higher mana investment for their next turn.
Yeah, I'm in for that. I guess we can wait then. We don't have to do this right now.
Yeah, but at a turn. I mean, I don't know what else they're going to play at this point, but...
Yeah, they just went to their end step.
Yeah. Gev's going to go back on top, so we know what they're drawing next turn.
Yeah. Pay the 2 life.
Going to gain it back next turn anyway, so...
True. Yeah. Yeah, we have plenty of life to pay. Ooh, another dazzling.
Oh,
denial.
okay.
So now we just hold everything up, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a bird, so if they replay Gev, we can't just counter it. We could sugarcoat it though, or like, do we care about Gev at this point? Like, we're gonna flash in an Eddie Merc.
Gev's like the best card for lizards though, because it just instantly activates the damage dealt, and it pumps everything that enters. It gives everything 1/1 counters, makes their board bigger.
Mm-hmm. But they also didn't have. I mean, we have to let this resolve because they can pay for the denial anyway. Yeah. I don't mind. Like, let's see what else they do this turn. We could try like sugarcoating Gev here, or we have a lot of options, and I don't really hate any of them. Like, still feeling pretty good about the game right now.
If we move to combat here, though, are you going to try to tap these two down before they swing, or are you just going to wait it out and crab worse here now?
We do want to get the game over with because the talent this thing can start. Okay, well, the Ravine Raidering.
This feels like a better crab target now, and then we can hold up Sugarcoat for next turn.
Yeah, we get Sugarcoat and Denial up next turn.
Yeah.
Now, do I even bother tapping Gev here? I don't think so, right?
I mean, they're not going to block with it. I mean, I guess it's 2 life saved for us.
Yeah, it's just that feels pretty good.
This feels like such classic control Magic right now.
And now something like the Spellgeyer would be a really good draw. We don't really have a big card advantage thing.
Yeah.
I guess there was that. What was that? That blue Portent of Calamity. We could bring that in, but against black red, we probably don't want it. If we found ourselves in like a late game grind matchup, maybe we do bring in the Portent or the Spellgeyer. I don't know. Like, how are we getting our card advantage now?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really hit a lot of our like recursion targets either, or exile effects.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. I don't even think we block here. I don't think we do anything with the Sugarcoat. No, if they play something, yeah, they can ping us with, like, say they have the 4/4 frilled reach menace guy. We just counter it. Oh, look at that. See, like this doesn't matter at all. So they're actually just fully stone dead now because we counter this. We Sugarcoat the Gev.
Yeah. God, that feels gross.
And we have plenty of life to pay.
Nice. And there's Mentor too.
We don't need to show them the Mentor, but
nice.
That was
it felt pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do like what you're saying about the card draw engines. We really have nothing. We have no way to really do that.
Maybe we go down one dire down draft, and like I kind of like going down at. Oh well, now that we're on the draw, I think we can leave it in. But maybe in between matches, we take out a down draft and put in a Geyer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked how that one played out. That was pretty good. Run it back. I'd like to get Warren Warleader going. I haven't really gotten to play with that card yet. It seems gross. Nuts.
It's gross. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping it'd be in the opener, but I don't think we can mulligan this, right?
I mean, Long River doesn't really have a great target.
Yeah. Unless we wait. And
just
use
survive
the head of the. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 kill spells. All right, this might be a fast game though.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. We're safe. This is basically like a counter spell that happens retroactively. 2 mana.
That's what removal is. Okay, see, now they kind of played themselves. Unless they have the scales here, they probably have the scales up at this point.
Oh, if they have scales, that's pretty bad. I guess we can still sugarcoat it next turn, but we're going to pay a lot of life here.
We are. We're going to
go. They sort of paused. Don't have it. Oh, they don't have it.
Nice. So they didn't even get the value out of Gev by playing something main 1.
And nothing. No follow-up.
That's interesting.
I think we could actually just wait now.
Yeah, I mean, we have Sugarcoat and Downdraft up. Yeah, we kind of just draw a pass.
Do you think they have that frilled guy again? Which Sugarcoat answers really well. The 3/3 reach, whatever guy. Hidden Grotto.
It's so interesting they had no play last turn, though. Yeah, I guess they would have to. But
we do need another planes before we can get the head in and start flickering it. But that would be pretty gnarly if we can flicker with the Lurker.
Gross.
What do you got, opponent?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They probably have a ton of removal in hand.
Oh yeah. Not going to do much against blue-white control with token sub-theme. Yeah, like Ravine Raider?
Yeah.
Sure. Cool. All yours. Do we do anything about that, or do we just ignore it?
I mean, yeah.
I think
we downdrafted it last turn. We could have crabbed it this turn, but I think this is the play.
Yeah, I think we can just ram the head here.
Yeah, head's gonna die. I have a feeling I have a feeling that's just all removal in their hand right now.
Got, burn spells, agate assaults, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
does look like they're about to respond.
Thinking about it.
They could probably let the tokens resolve first, but
no, they wanted to decide before they want to kill the parent before the kids come through.
No parent should have to watch their kid die. Or
oh wow,
consumed. Okay. Not bad. They did give us a land off that, but they have their Gev back now, and we're tapped out. Yeah, that's pretty good. We did know about this one from game 1. Did they show us anything else game 1 that was relevant? Not really, right?
Gev was the big thing for me.
Filtering for blue mana, huh? Is this like a Ral?
Wick? Oh, yeah, maybe Ral. Yeah.
Ral!
Oh, wow. What a prediction.
Look, I know how opponents play. I know they're mind games.
Does Sugarcoat only hit creatures?
It does.
Okay.
Together we can shift the current.
It's a little annoying.
Ral talks. I was like, who's talking right now?
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I almost want to trade a token.
Yeah. I mean, they could have like the Meek, whatever, +1, then
it's fine. What do we do about Ral?
I know Ral's gonna. I mean, if we had our flyers out, obviously it would be better.
So here's something we could do. We could crab, and then we can Long River Lurker next turn, and then the crab will attack unblocked. That'll basically kill the Ral.
Yeah.
It'll get it low enough that we can probably chip in and kill it with the rest of these.
You're saying play crab now or hold up crab during their turn?
Hold up crab, play it during their turn, their end step. Then on our next turn, we lurker to make the crab a 5/5 unblockable, and that should be able to kill the Ral, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
And that way we also have up like the denial and the downdrafts just in case they play something like Maha or something insane.
I'm shocked they didn't block it there either. They wanted to save that little otter.
Yeah. So they value their tokens.
Cowards.
I guess the downside is now they get to attack and they get to like guarantee Gev is online. So other creatures that come in will come in with 1/1 counters. But like also look how our hand is just removal spells. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.5 functional removal spells. So like if they play out a bunch of creatures here, our deck doesn't even care that much.
No. They're thinking about it though. They know we have a counter spell in hand. They're like, do we really want to throw Gev into that?
I didn't realize that this thing is a calamity beast. It's an elemental crab.
Yeah.
There's Gev. Start with Gev.
Gev's on cast, right? Not ETB with the effects.
Enter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for Lizard it's cast. But
okay.
Thanks for the helping paw.
So now I think we can crab.
Crab what? And tap the 2 otters?
If we tap the Gev, it would, and they have no non-creatures in hand, it would force them to trade the token for the bunny when we attack next turn.
They've Scale the Shells in their hand too. Gev would trade with the crab, so maybe it's better to. But we're gonna give it unblockable anyway with the lurker.
Yeah, I think we're definitely casting this. It seems like they're holding something up. Oh, I guess they're holding up Mudflat Village so they get priority. So Arena's not juking us right here.
I mean, they could have Nocturnal in hand or some type of instant beta removal.
Yeah, I guess we just tap the 2 otters then. Because like the crab, if they have an instant or sorcery, then the crab isn't killing the Ral anyway. Oh, that's nice.
It's pretty good. It's like our first actual flyer of the game.
Yeah. So here's a question: do we just like sugarcoat the Gev?
I was just thinking that because then we guaranteed Ral's dead anyway, and we keep up lurker in hand.
Yeah,
and that shuts down Gev. That's
Now, if they have a non-creature spell, it would still keep Ral alive because it could go up this. Oh no, hold on. You're right. I guess if they have a kill spell, it would keep him alive.
Yeah.
But it does.
This shuts down Scale the Sales too. It's like you can't save it now.
Yeah. Good point.
Cool.
And then we no longer need to do the lurker thing. We can just leave up the downdraft and the denial.
Yep, I like that.
Because like, I guess if they have the 3-mana kill spell, then we can't counter it. They can pay the 2. But all right, Ral, problem solved.
I need to workshop a new
I think we got this one. They're sacking the Gev. I wonder if they have like a Hazel's Nocturne or something.
That'll be the second time this Gev comes back this game then. Oh,
Mudflat Village, right.
We even looked at it.
All right. Yeah, forgot about that one. I mean, we could just remove it again.
The Gev that will not die.
Yeah. So what can we do with this Eddie Merc crab? When this also, I don't think we do anything here, right?
No, too bad. Yeah, even if we had a bird here, denial doesn't do anything.
They're gonna be able to hit us with the otters, but if they play like, oh, that's annoying that we still can't counter that.
Yeah.
And we can't even bottom the Gev or anything. Yeah. Oh well. Do we downdraft the token? Like,
sorry. No, I mean I don't see any reason to, because we could just downdraft the Agicade Blade Assassin on our turn. I don't know. I just don't feel like the tokens really do anything at this point.
That's true. They haven't showed us any non-creature spells at all.
I almost want to just attack with the crab here. If they block, we just dire downdraft.
I don't hate that. Yeah. What are we playing after? Night Fisher, and then just leaving up the counter?
Probably, yeah. Because then, turns the denial on a little better. I think we just got to start doing damage. I mean, I don't know. I'm a damage player. Like I don't think control that well.
I think we might have to play a little more controlling. I think we got to just pass here, which I know it's annoying, but like if they have a kill spell for the Night Fisher, then we're left just with a token back.
That's true.
And
we could have played Night Fisher and kept up denial.
Oh, I meant to play the Night Fisher. Whoops. Okay. Now here, I think there's so this thing is really strong.
It does, especially with them having no hand. This is gonna really help them out.
Is there where we downdraft the? We can't keep targeting Gev. Like the word is starting to get to us.
Yeah, I mean we could target the Fire Glass before they hit main phase 2. They don't get that ability to trigger.
Really, at the beginning of your second? Oh yeah, okay.
So I think that's the move.
We cast it like now.
I would, yeah. I mean, you cast it now or wait till combat.
I can do it. I can set a stop after damage.
Yeah, that's the.
How about that
move? They're not going to attack.
Yeah, they
and
can't.
Then now we get rid of it. They don't get that advantage. They'll probably put it back on top, so we know what their next turn's going to look like.
Almost definitely. Yeah. Now I think you're right. Now we need to start either finding a way to permanently kill Gev or.
I can't believe this is the third time Gev's been on the field this game.
Yeah. What do they have? It feels like they have something in hand still, right?
I still feel like they have a scales. They just haven't had a reason to use it yet.
Plume Creed's nice. Okay. Problem is when they replay this, we still can't do anything about it.
I mean, we could do the same thing we just did. Like we could hold up downdraft and then play Plume Creed next turn.
True.
We could just
we could also. What if we Night Fisher and then if we don't counter anything, we just flash in the Plume Creed and then make a token and then start pressing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you're right, we can't sit here forever I wasn't really thinking about the Gev picking us. And we are at 12.
Yeah, Gev's gonna just snowball, especially with this mentor coming out too. Like they're just gonna have cards.
Yeah. All right. Let's get a little bold.
They probably have a scale here though. That's my only. And unblocks. Okay. We haven't seen a scale from them. I just assume anybody who drafted a laser deck
can get their hands on one.
Yeah.
So the denial will be able to counter whatever this flips in the second main, like basically anything that's not a 1-drop. And they really can't attack here. Yeah, we just have to watch out for the agate. Oh, it's top 2. Brazen Collector.
I don't think Brazen Collector's worth countering.
Comes in as a 3/2.
Ooh.
3/2 first strike. Yeah,
I mean, if we play Plume Creed Escort this turn, they're on a 3-turn clock. We're hitting for 6 in the air each turn.
And then we just leave the crab back, and maybe even play the lurker as just another beef on the ground.
And we have downdraft.
We can just let it happen then.
Yeah, I'm still curious about what they have in hand.
Yeah, what is that last card? Maybe it is just nothing. Too bad we're not using the Plume Creed for value, but Carrot Cake, nice draw.
Stabilization, yeah.
So, flickering anything. Oh, I guess if we bounce the Plume Creed, then we could just make the Eddie Merc unblockable and smack for like 11.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'd rather have that as guaranteed lethal. Like I'd rather just keep him up as a blocker for now.
I see. And just leave up like the Carrot Cake and
Carrot Cake and downdraft, yeah. And
that seems good. with our minds combined, we think about the same way as one experienced control mage. Oh yeah,
Swan's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Our powers combined.
Flying crab. Flying crab incoming.
Evolution. Okay. I mean,
annoying.
it's not great, but
I mean, we're still doing fine here, I think.
And they don't really have optimal attacks here.
We're gonna gain the life. Yeah.
They're gonna have to attack with the Agate Blade Assassin at some point to start gaining some life for themselves.
Yeah. And they get their cards off Fireglass here.
Oh yeah. God,
this is a good Wizards deck. Like Consumed and Steam Path.
We could counter either though. We don't want to lose the crab here.
Yeah, I think we do counter. It looks like they're going with the Consumed by Greed. That would make us edict our crab, and we want that thing around to give it flying, obviously.
What do they have in their graveyard? Anything worth grabbing? I guess we're going to find out.
I don't think they gifted it. So we resolve. Yeah, no gift. Okay. We have a bird, so...
Yeah, no, I think this
denied.
is smart. We need the block denied.
Was that 2 of those that they had? Yeah, double Consumed by Greed. Nice.
Carrot cake.
Do we want to bottom anything here or no?
We can't hit any of their stuff. It's only tapped. Yeah.
I hate that it shows like, by the way, it costs 3 mana.
Sneaky.
Just crack the cake. Not super scry efficient because we already know we have the salvation.
Yeah, but it's nice to have another blocker. It's nice to get that land back or life.
Okay, so here, this is like really close to just killing them. We can put them to 1.
Is Swan at end of turn when it enters again, or is it instantly?
It's at the beginning of the next end step. It comes back. So if we flash it on their end step, we don't see our card until our end step. So I'm just going to set a stop on their second main now before we forget.
Okay.
But I think you're right. I think we can do like, well,
I think we just attack with Night Fisher and Plume Create Escort, hold up Downdraft and Swan, and then next turn we could give Crab unblockable and kill him.
Yeah. Yep, sounds good to me. I have a stop on their end step, or rather their second main. So
they're probably going to swing. They have to do something here. Like they know they're dead.
Yeah, and they have good attacks too. Like we will get to Downdraft.
If they don't have a Lizard to cast, Gev doesn't activate, and Mentor doesn't trigger. So it's going to have to be a death. Actually, no, Agate Blade will set off.
The Agate Blades will have to swing in.
Yeah.
What do we do? Just like chump all the tokens? Just like chump everything?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Why would they? That has reach.
True.
But we have Downdraft. But I'm curious to know why they did that. Oh, because Gev sets it off anyway. It doesn't matter if it's main phase 1 or 2.
Are we going to see a full swing here?
I think they feel a little more comfortable now that they have a reach creature here.
Yeah, that's true. They don't know about the Lurker or the Swan, which is like double evasion next turn. I mean, we have them in a million different ways, but it's closer than it looks, you know?
It all depends on what that last card in hand is.
That's the thing. If that's a Scales of Shale, like,
it really does change it. Yeah. Okay, so I think they just need the life gain here.
Interesting. Just those 2.
We could stick the crab and no.
I think we block 1 with crab, and then if they go for the Scales, we can just downdraft it.
Or Swan, yeah.
Or Swan.
Swan's the better choice.
Chump? Like, what are we worried about here?
Nothing. Yeah. There's no way to deal. There's no Vorpal swords in this. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I do have the stop set here still.
Would they hit? Okay.
Agate Assault, Steam Path. Their deck looks really good.
They're gonna probably target the Agate Assault on the crab.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we just Swan.
Oh, this is gonna be nasty.
They're gonna concede as soon as that Swan flies out.
Oh yep. Agate Assault. Oh no, opponent. No.
Crab evolution.
Take to the skies, my crab. Oh, we get a token.
I can't believe this deck. This deck actually looks really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
This deck is actually working out pretty well. Of course, it does rely on some higher rarity stuff here, but that fizzles. Do we like downdraft their?
We tap their reach creature. Yeah, we win.
Tap. Yeah, flying crab for the win. Nice.
That was a pretty good game 1, dude.
that went pretty well. Oh wait, wasn't I going to make an edit? What did we say?
Well, we were talking about our card advantage. So we had the Spellguyer and can't think of the other name of the card.
Yeah, but that last game didn't feel nearly as flimsy though. I think maybe it was just the way we curved out.
Yeah, I agree. First game we curved out pretty well. We had like almost a full hand of that full game, it felt like.
Yeah. We really never needed something else. Then again, they kind of wasted some cards here and there. Like we got some 2-for-1s in other ways.
I say we just run it back the same way we had it.
And if we play like blue-green, then we can side in the Spellguyer. Blue-green or blue-black, maybe?
I don't know. I just really like how that felt. Like, that felt like true counter spell magic.
Yeah.
Blue mage.
This is a really unique deck. I guess it's how blue-white is supposed to play out, but blue-white, I mean, the mentor tells you to do something totally different. Seems fine.
Yeah, seems pretty good, yeah.
We have the vector synergy payoff of the escort and the denial. I do think we just flash this in on turn 2 if they don't play anything worth countering, and then just start smacking.
Yeah, hold up denial, hold up downshift.
I keep thinking it looks like a bug. I know it's a hummingbird. I know it's a hummingbird, but like, you see how its eyes are sort of like
it's got like a helmet on almost. It
glowing.
Like.
Yeah.
I
keep thinking it looks like a something with like those many eyes that's like it combines to make one big eye, like a hummingbird.
Compound eyes.
Yeah, compound eyes. That's what I'm thinking of. And we pass.
And yeah, Dazzling the Dial has a hummingbird in it too, so it really is just synergistic.
True.
It's like that classic thing. Do you counter the thing that enables with haste, or do you counter the thing that they're going to give haste?
They're playing black-red. I mean, they're going to have this forever, then. I think we counter it.
Okay.
Like, this basically acts as an emblem that says creatures they control have haste, and that, oh, look, we don't even have to decide. There is an argument to playing the Lurker here for no value, and then we have nothing to flicker with it yet. I guess we just wait.
I was going to say, I'd rather hold up the counterspell here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that counterspell's online for us right now. Like unless they're playing a 1-drop here.
Okay, I'm glad we get the counterspell. Oh, that one earns a nice opponent. Hello. That is pretty good.
Oh my god. Into an open
field.
Field.
Slam this? I think we just slam it, right? Oh, because we can next turn River Lurker to give it unblockable, and we'd have hexproof up for it. I think we got to just slam this thing.
Okay. I just get nervous. They're playing red-black. This dies to Agate. This dies to,
But like, what else are we doing this turn,
Yeah.
It's going to be a long, like we have no lands in hand. It's going to be a long time before we can play this and have Plume up. And we cut the
rid of their sword. They could get rid of our Warren. That seems fair.
Yeah. And like, if they kill it here, they kill it here, and it's a 1-for-1. And, this does give pro blue. That's a little scary for the future.
All right, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Except that we can't attack. Oh, we could give it unblockable. But does River Lurker send it back to hand?
No, it just flickers it.
If you do return it to... Oh, it does flicker it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Almost we can't... So they do have to take out the trash, but that can't actually kill this.
No. But it would be nice to keep the... I wish we drew a land here to keep up escort as well.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I don't hate having the Kingfisher in hand, though. I think we still do the plan. Like, I think we still just... Problem is they can eat the token that it makes if we have to give it 1/1 instead.
Yeah. Just hit them for 5.
Yeah. And if they want to spend their next turn casting Take Out the Trash on the Lurker... That's fine, I guess. Yeah. Shame.
Shame.
And I guess we give it Vigilance.
Yeah, there's no reason not to, right?
So next turn is interesting. Do we just slam the Night Fisher, or do we want to leave up the Plume Creed?
Let's see if we hit our land drop first.
Yeah, if we don't, it's probably not a hard call. Would be nice to get the Pathmaker out of the way so we can start slamming, but
yeah, they also haven't really done anything all that consequential. Like obviously the sword was scary to see, but
yeah,
board presence wise, nothing too crazy. I'm curious if they take out the trash here, the River Lurker, just because they don't have another option at this point.
And if they don't, they lose that card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at least they get to use it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They're doing it. And now if they have a 2-drop here, then that's pretty good for them. But if they don't, like.
We still have them for 5 next turn.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, we know they have nothing great in hand right now. But Pathmaker, if they recast Pathmaker, they
could flip like a land or something.
Yeah, I think we just hit for 5 here, right, and then hold up downdraft and escort.
Yeah, seems good.
Only thing is if they have a pump spell, but
we can downdraft it.
That's true. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, nothing.
Cool.
The war leader is doing work. It's gonna chunk them for 20 damage clean. Like,
that'd be pretty funny. Like, if they don't do anything here, do you downdraft and just kind of like?
I think so. Yeah. Or if they play something here, hopefully they just tap out for like a stupid 5-drop or something, and then we just downdraft.
For color. Oh, okay. Interesting. So
they're cooking something up over there.
Rapid bite, maybe. No, okay.
They wanted to. Oh, you know what they have? They
Scales.
have the scales. Yeah,
well, scales.
Charger.
Oh, that's true. Charger sets up. Yeah. Damn,
makes
okay.
2 lizards. But here's the funny part: if we remove a lizard, scales is no longer online. So we have to let them attack. All right. So they didn't attack. If we get rid of a lizard, scales turns off.
Correct. But is it better
to kill the token, right?
Well, I'm saying if we swing with Warcaller next turn, they cast scales to block something. We bounce that thing. They lose the scales. They're not losing the scales. We're just turning off scales right now. That's my only concern.
True.
Scales will still be here.
So what are you saying? We bounce the Pathmaker now?
Maybe. I don't know. Because it does feel mana inefficient to not do anything this turn. Yeah. We could just play Escort this turn.
Yeah, but we could also try to draw land next turn.
That's
and play the King Night Fisher.
I mean, it's ultimately up to you here. Scales. I'd rather get rid of scales than stop it for now, but yeah,
I do think we need to cast a dire downdraft this turn. Otherwise, like our mana use is just not very efficient.
Okay, then I would hit the token if anything here, right?
Or the Pathmaker. That's the other thing.
If they hit Pathmaker, it's going to get them another card off the top next turn because they're probably going to recast it.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get the token then.
Oh, they definitely have scales in their hand.
They definitely have scales in it. That's so
the
funny.
Arena tell.
Oh man, it's funny that it's turned
nice.
off now. So we do have some options here. We could attack with the War Leader, and when they double block, we downdraft.
Feels pretty good. That's a nice blowout.
Yeah, that gets rid of both of these. It turns scales off a little more. Problem is, it doesn't let us double spell.
No, it doesn't.
Something else we could do is just slam the Kingfisher, or a Night Fisher rather, and then leave back the War Leader and just start attacking with the Night Fisher. We could play the Plume Creed, start going wide.
Yeah.
And like, this is black-red. What are they going to do? Kill a 4/5 flyer? Like, how many ways in their deck do they have of doing that?
And they haven't killed the War Leader yet. Like, if anything, that's what they should have killed at this point. So
I kind of like building to the sky here.
Do it. Slam this Kingfisher. Night Fisher.
Yeah, King, Knight, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, there might be some that argue to just trade the War Leader for these two. I'm not one of them.
We're playing control. We'll hold our creatures back.
So, yeah, if you attack with the War Leader there, if you make a 1/1, then they just put the Pathmaker in front of it and that's it. If you buff it, they have to trade. I don't know. Neither of those seem like
felt too great. I mean,
like this thing can just go insane if we leave it back
wide now too. We want to keep the War Leader around.
Yeah. Rottenmouth Viper.
Okay.
Oh, we're back. I'm losing 4 life, obviously.
Yeah, no, of course.
Well, it's a game again.
Well, we have to dire downdraft the right Viper, right? Like,
yes, I think we can wait though. So how does this thing work?
On attack.
So I guess we want to do it on their next turn, right?
As we're moving to combat, yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't draw it this turn.
We do have to play this.
That keeps us escort up.
Actually, like if we just Night Fisher and then we give it 1/1, right?
Oh yeah, and then it's lethal next turn.
It's lethal next turn. So we just need to. I mean, honestly, does getting hit with a Rottenmouth do anything? Like we lose 10 life, yes. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hit it as they move to combat, right? Like we don't want to actually attack. And then we hold up Plume Creed for removal saving, and then we hit them for lethal next turn anyway.
It's still doing the weird tap thing. Like I don't want it to. When in doubt, just manually tap, I guess. Get that thing out of here.
Get it out of here.
Oh, and we do know that they have Scales of Shale right now.
That's true. That saves them.
The question is, do they use it?
They have to. It's lethal on board at this point.
That's true. They know they're dead.
What?
Glide?
Oh, okay. That saves them.
That does save them, and that's a lizard too. So
that turns on Scales.
They have Scales up. Okay, okay. We got a game.
Do we hold Plume here then, or are you casting it?
I think we cast it and then we can overrun, right? Because we can attack with the Night Fisher and the Plume and they're forced to block.
No, that's true. Yeah, okay. I like that.
But then Scales saves the Glide Dive.
Yeah.
Scales is so good.
Yeah.
We get to make a token here, I guess.
That's not what you want to see at this point.
Okay.
Maybe we just attack with the escort.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And then do we just leave this in hand to pitch to the Rotten Mouth next turn?
Yeah, I forgot Rotten Mouth's coming back. Yeah, that sucks. Golly, man.
Kind of annoying.
Tides have changed.
Oh, wait. Can we attack with the fish too? No, I guess then they just eat the fish with the Glide Dive.
The duo, yeah. But that does leave us potentially at lethal next turn if they don't block the escort. Now puts them at... Yeah, no. Yeah, I think this is our safest attack.
I don't hate our position. We could draw Sugarcoat. Long River Lurker does it. Sonar Strike would help. Salvation Swan would help.
Yeah, we have options here.
Draft would help.
Right. They didn't block. That is so interesting.
Maybe they want to swing and crack back and just pump the Glide Dive, but they have to leave it back to block, right?
Yeah, because if they play Viper here, they still have enough mana to cast.
Yeah. I mean, the Viper will kill us.
Eventually, yeah.
That will just kill us. We do kind of need something up top. And this is where that card advantage discussion comes back, right? Like, we're playing Black Red again, and once again, we kind of feel like we could use a couple extra cards.
This feels like a scale. Like, this has to be scales, right?
Yeah,
they want to game live.
What
is going on right now?
I don't know. Weird.
I'm so confused. Like, I'd rather gain the life off scales.
Are they like... Yeah, no, I don't really know.
Viper, and they still have scale up.
They left up the scales.
Get rid of the Haven. I mean, we have so many outs right now to draw.
That's weird that it says...
Yeah, it's a weird way to word that.
Weird templating on that.
It doesn't do it.
That gives us plenty of things to sack to the Rotten Mouth.
True.
And it means we could go wide for Warden War Leader. So I think we do the same thing we did before, right?
Just the escort.
Yeah. So hold on. They block here. They go to 9. They take 3 off the pumped escort. I'm thinking if we attack with both the Night Fisher and the escort.
They go to 6.
They go to 6. And then don't we just go wide enough to kill them if they have nothing else? They could get back something.
Yeah.
They could get back their... Oh, wait. No, Raccoon doesn't touch black, so they can't get that back. No, they can't get anything back. Unless they were to somehow kill their own Steam Path Charger.
As long as we're not dead on crackback, yeah, maybe that's the move, to attack with both flyers. Just maximize our damage input. Get rid of scales from their hand.
Yeah, because otherwise, if they cast it on the Rotten Mouth and gain 8, then
it's much worse. All right, I think you're right. I think you attack with both here. Put them to 6. And then we could potentially,
Oh, wait. Scales doesn't trade with the Night Fisher. It's a 5/6.
Oh, math.
Were we
Oh, I think they were thinking the same thing, too. Because, yeah, look at this is definitely a scales here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, okay. I forgot the pump. Okay.
I guess it would have just given it indestructible, but okay. So they go to 4. Now we play the bunny. They attack with the Rotten Mouth. We sack the fish or whatever.
Yep. Sack the fish and take 4. Or sack 2 tokens.
Oh, right. It puts 2 things on?
It does, yeah. It gets scary fast. It depends on what they have in hand. Like, if they have another scales here, it's kind of game over. But I think we kind of need to go wide here and just swing out with War Leader.
Do we lose 8 and chump?
Man. Lose 8 is scary because they have a Charger on field, too.
Does this all resolve? Oh, you're right. But, like, does this all resolve together?
It says choose 2, so yeah, it all happened at once.
So I can't split up the modes? Wow, so it's each... For each... So I can't do, like, sack a token, lose 4.
No, you can. Yeah. If you select a token here... You
lose 4 okay,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you meant they all sacrifice at the same time.
But now... Does that... Like, are we blocking this? Like...
Yeah, because if we don't block it... this is so tough.
I'm losing 2 tokens either way, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so you lose the least amount of life doing it this way.
But I could go to What if we keep it? If they have anything, then we die.
Yes, yeah, that's the worst part here.
All right. I don't like this.
I don't like it either. I mean, they have more outs than we do right now.
Man, this thing is good.
Kindle Spark, okay.
Doesn't do it right away.
If we have a way to remove the duo, we win, right? Oh, okay. All right. They reveal their hand. Sugar coat. Oh, we won. No, that gains them life.
Oh, shoot.
Man. We have to get rid of the Viper then, because if we get rid of duo, they go to 7, and we don't have lethal. And then
that's so funny. And then they can get it back with the mud flat.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, they can get Viper back too, though.
Viper back. Oh, so then I think we have to wait, right? So here we make them jump with the duo with the Kingfisher.
Yes.
Nightfisher. Same thing.
And maybe they grab it back at the end of their turn, and then they lose Viper.
Yeah. This is tight. Now, do I make a 1/1 here? No, I just
no, because it's just gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah. What if they don't block it though?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter, right?
No, that's true. Yeah.
I think I actually can just make a 1/1.
You can make a 1/1. Yeah.
Because they don't know what I have in hand. Maybe they think I have like a pump spell or something. No, they. Yeah. All right. So yeah, now we want them to get back Glide Dive.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're gonna do that this now.
Let me just remind them that they have a Mudflat Village in play.
The arena mind tricks.
Yes.
Oh my God,
yes. Oh,
my God.
Good.
Oh my God.
So now, when do I use the Sugarcoat? Before their attacks?
Before combat, probably, right?
Yeah, okay. It has flash, so
that's so funny, dude. I'm curious to know if you did influence them by looking at it.
I mean, we are still getting kind of low here. So the Kindle Spark and the Steam Path, they're representing like, okay, get that thing out of here.
Get it out of here.
So this represents 2 damage with a non-creature. This is 1 guaranteed.
And we're definitely taking 2 from. Oh, and they save themselves from lethal too.
Yeah. Ooh, so now we have like we're getting really low here.
We are. Oh, Carrot Cake. We love you, Carrot Cake.
Carrot Cake. Oh my God, the perfect card. That stabilizes us pretty far. Let's see what's coming off the top here. That has to win the game, right?
Yeah, because it taps them down. Yeah. God,
yeah.
It's gross, dude.
Do I do any attacking here at all?
I don't see why you wouldn't attack with Nightfisher. Yeah, because they could swing back.
If they don't block and they just swing back and well, I had the Carrot Cake. I think we just pass.
But we don't present lethal next turn now with Eddie Mark. That's my only
Do we not? If we tap 2 things and then overrun, that's got to kill them, right?
And if we sack Carrot Cake too, we're gonna get
we're sacking Carrot Cake. We're getting to the token.
All right.
I think we can just sit back and pray they don't like chain a bunch of non-creature spells. Actually, I think we do this now.
Why though? So they can't. Okay, yeah.
They could have
like an instant speed kind of.
What's the Blossom Shooter? The
deal 3
to face. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had that, we might. Are we still dead? 1, 2, 3.
I think it gained a life here too.
If they have that card, we're actually still dead because they can shoot for 2, 3 on attack, 4, 5, 6. So that would kill us. Oh,
there goes our Nightfisher.
That pumps the Glide Dive duo. Yeah. And then we obviously have to block here.
Yeah.
That's a trade.
Hopefully.
Yeah, a scales there would have been nasty.
Dude.
Wow, 3 mana crab. Okay. So let's say they can block 2 things. We force them to block with what? That doesn't matter. So they block 2 things. 3 creatures get in, the 3 smallest, it's 3 tokens, they take 6, they go to 3. That's not really good enough.
No.
Do we just want to open up attacks?
I almost want to just attack with like, oh man, yeah. I don't
Eddie
know.
Merc, tap down. Tapping the duo doesn't like they still get the ping.
No, because we want the duo to die here, so we have to keep the duo up. And
but
they can block with a token.
Pump. I think we have to attack with. So if we tap these 2, the Bramble Guard and the Kindle Spark, it forces them to consider blocking with these 2, and that trades with all of these. So
then we're dead to Crackback though.
Man, do we just leave it up then?
I know, it doesn't feel. I was maybe just attack with Head of the Homestead and like try to weaken their board a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems fine.
They'll probably trade it with the Path Taker here, but I don't know.
I guess we just pump it.
Yeah, there feels like no right choice.
Yeah, man, this is a tight game. This is fun. This is a good one.
We got to demuck their board a little bit.
Yeah, the Kindle Spark and the Steam Path are representing a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So that's something.
But we present lethal next turn, right?
Yeah.
We tap 2 of their things down.
Yeah, we're tapping 2 things on their end step.
And we're swinging in for a ton.
They're going to get to crack us with the Kindle Spark twice. We are still dead to that bolt. Hopefully they don't have it. If they go to combat, I guess we let them pump with the Bramble Guard Captain first.
Yeah, and then tap down. I mean, they're probably going to keep duo untapped. They might not even attack right here.
That's true. Pumping itself.
I say cast it now. I would just tap down the charger and the
captain. The charge and the captain. Man, this is a tight one.
Is there an argument to tap down the duo here? I mean, they kind of could untap it if they have an instant speed.
I was thinking about it, but the fact that it untaps anyway, okay. I almost thought about doing it on upkeep, but like
we can't kill the duo. Like that's my biggest thing. Like we can't run it over with any of our tokens.
I mean, they're going to be forced to block. Like if they don't have a creature here, right. Kindle Spark will have to block, and like I don't think we can worry about
this. Is game 1, dude. What is
this? Is game 1? They have a curled Spark Shooter too, man. Okay. What are we doing here?
I say we attack with War Leader and Crab. They have to block at least one of them, if not both. You know, that removes something on their board. They're not gonna. They could double block, I guess, but that could kill the duo for us.
We've gotten the value. Like, do we send? What do we make? A token or do we pump?
Pump so they can't double block to kill.
Oh, right. Then that leaves us 3 tokens. They're forced to block only one thing here. So if they jump with the Kindle Spark, we
go to 4 because they're going to tap it.
We die, right? Yeah, because then this thing.
No, it's still.
This pings us to 4. This thing has menace.
Yeah, so we double block with the token.
But then they have the Bramble Guard and the Steam Path too.
That only puts us to 2, unless they have some way to pump.
Double block with the tokens. You're saying we jump the Steam Path when the Bramble Guard attacks?
Yeah. It puts us to 1.
If they find any way to like kill their own Steam Path then, or like literally anything, they're playing black-red. Like, what if we just attack with a crab here?
All right, yeah. I mean, we got to do something, right? We got to
just attack with a Warren and pump. That way the crab is back to kill the Spark Shooter if they attack with it.
And we could recap. Yeah, if we have some of our like ETB flicker effects, crab's the better option. Golly, dude. What is this game mode?
Man. It's a shame that we can't just like full swing with the Warden and win the game.
I like that.
Jumping.
I like that.
Wow, okay. Oh man.
There's so many ways they win.
This is a nail biter here, dude. Eventually they're just gonna slam the Steam Path charger into us. Yeah. Like we're at a functional 2 right now.
The fact that
dude. Passing. Bellowing Crier. We saved the land for this very purpose. Come on, Crier. Find us something good.
What do they have in their hand though, dude?
2 cards. It's gotta be lands. No.
Do we just do the same thing? Warren again? They probably block with Charger here.
The Kindle Spark is getting us so low.
I know. It's the scariest thing.
So if they have any non-creature spell, we just die, right?
Unfortunately.
We have 15 minutes left in the match. Oh my god, we don't win 2 more games. What do we do? Did we just swing with both now?
I mean, we have to attack. This forces it to the block, so they'll probably block with Charger here. We're dead to a non-creature regardless.
Can we full swing?
No, because then we're definitely dead.
Yeah, man.
I think this is the move. They have to block. They'll probably block with Charger.
We pump, right?
Yeah, we pump. They block with Charger. That puts us to 3 duo. So that puts us to 1. If they do draw a non-creature, we lose.
We're dead to a non-creature spell.
That happens regardless, though. Like even if we don't attack, they send Charger our way. We block it.
That's true. Yeah.
I
would kill for a Stoat right about now, like a little lifelinker to save us. All right.
This is our only out in my eyes.
No, you're right, because
now we swing for lethal next turn unless they cast a non-creature spell right here.
If we see them tap the duo, it's over.
Yes.
They went to combat.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We just full swing and pump.
We have
right?
to. I think that's because we're dead to do on their upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all we have.
It all depends on what's in their damn hand.
Oh,
dude.
it's a good game.
No.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, what was that game?
Wow. All right. So what do we want? What do we even see in this deck? So they have Sword of Fire and Ice. What do we do against that? Like, try to counter it?
I mean, that's the only way to get rid of it. Sugarcoat is only creature, right? I keep forgetting Sugarcoat is.
Or food. You could enchant
permanent.
food.
Permanent. That shuts off sword.
But it has to be a creature or food to target it.
Oh, you're right. I was reading enchant permanent is.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Do we want Spellgyre here? Probably not, right? I mean, we could Sugarcoat.
Sugarcoat, yeah. We could Sugarcoat our stuff to gain life.
And they have the Rotten Mouth too, but they have Graveyard Recursion, so none of our removal feels great against that.
No, I mean, run away together resets Viper. Like if the blight counters start piling up, but Dire Downdraft just does that for better.
Yeah, I think we'd rather Sugarcoat the Viper than Dire Downdraft the Viper, right?
That game went long, so I think Spellgyre is probably a better card to put in too, though. Those draws and well, that's the question, isn't it?
Honestly, I think this looks fine.
Okay, run it back.
Yeah.
All we have to do is win again.
True. In 15 minutes. Spellgyre's concerning if they're like curving out with lizards on the play, if they go like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop.
It didn't feel very fast though. It's not like didn't feel too much movement. Like that game went really long.
Yeah,
like, we were just reviewing how long these games are. Like Bloomburrow seems to do a really fast set. Like
that one did go long.
The deck we're playing obviously is a much slower, tempo control deck, but the fact that the lizard deck took so long to even do anything.
Yeah, wow, blue-white birds control.
Hey man, it works. It's working. We haven't lost a game yet.
That's true. We actually are 3-0 with this. Maybe Bloomburrow Birds has got a little more than it initially seemed.
Set's still new enough to we really don't know what the vector is going to end up in. But
yeah, and honestly, a lot of the stuff about certain like vectors being unplayable, like otters, for example, in best of 3 and like in pod draft especially, that all kind of gets negated. And like maybe some of the cards are weaker, but like if you're the only otters drafter in a pod of 8, you're going to get a good otters deck.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We can win another game.
I'm scared. They took a long time sideboarding, so I'm curious to know what is this like a whole like deck shift color? Like they're gonna end up coming in with like black blue now.
Yeah. Man, that was quite the game. That was a really good one. Let's try to end it a little faster this time. We could run out of time in the match. Like
I've never had that happen before. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. It happens in best of 3 occasionally, very rarely. But
how does it? Is it result in a draw?
No, you lose.
Both players lose.
Whoever runs out first loses.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
This got the Stoat into Plume
Yeah,
Creek
as long as we hit a land. Yeah.
Yeah. This relies on hitting the land, but I like this because it's any land. Yeah. Like
this is the dream.
If this was 2 islands, then I would say it's a mulligan. Or probably still. But the fact that we have both. There's that rule, like you have to only need one thing. If you need 2 things, like if you need a land and you need a white source, then that's 2 things.
Yeah.
But you only need one thing here. It's just the land.
And we're on the draw too, so
yeah.
There it is. That's all we needed.
Stoat, Plume Creed, gonna get a little Baneslayer flying in here.
Good. They didn't really have a lot of removal. We had War and War Leader out that entire game.
They just never touched it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they had good cards, but they weren't killing anything on our side.
Didn't they have a take out the trash that they floated in exile and couldn't find a target for?
You are right. Yes. Hey, speaking of trashy.
What do we
that
do
really
now
sucks though, because we have no good target.
God. That card is good.
Yes.
Sugarcoat it?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I don't really want to take a bunch of damage off that thing. And if we could find another non-flyer for the Plume Creed to buff, like if we rip like a frog off the top and just... What is their deck?
I don't know. That's a we have to hold up downdraft, right?
Yeah, that thing is insane. What is it? They discard a card and free cast something?
Free cast the permanent off the top, yeah.
They have the Viper and this and Battler. Like,
Hey, we have Warren War Leader.
Yeah, but their deck is sick. Like, what if they flip the snake off of this?
Then we just concede and go to game 3.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, get it over with quick. But like, what? We put it on top, and then what? Like,
draw something, draw a counterspell.
I guess next time we could try to Crier into Plume Creed, and then we have some ground defense up.
Yeah.
This isn't on attack or anything, right? Yeah, it's gonna be on combat damage to a player. Get that thing out of here.
Get it out of here.
So if we Crier, actually, this is making me want that Long Rivers pull a lot more, right? They just have so many good creatures.
Yeah, and we're not getting birds out early enough to make the denial better.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Wow, they put it on top. How about that? Now what? We could just slam the Night Fisher here. They left up 4, but like, what are they doing?
They didn't play an instant speed removal that could kill Night Fisher last game. They had an Agate Assault, I believe.
Yeah,
but that can't kill Fisher.
Let's play the Fisher out, then get some tokens going. We have Crier to filter our next. That's good. Oh, you know what that means? They don't have Viper in hand. Otherwise, they would have left that so they could sack it and make it cheaper.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, looks like they're missing a land drop. Oh, this is looking good. Okay,
it is.
Maybe here we just attack and sugarcoat and pass.
Yeah, and keep up sugarcoat and escort.
I was thinking just sugarcoat it now. Like,
okay, even better.
They missed it. They missed a land drop. Like,
slow them down.
Yeah, just press them.
They do have that land on the field though, the village, so they could bring.
True, but they'll be dead by then.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like if they're gonna miss their land drops, then. And now we leave up Plume Creed. Hopefully next time we draw something, we can pitch to Crier, and then we can Plume Creed.
Mentor. Yeah.
Oh wait, these are both Plume Creed. Hold on. gotta
wait a minute. Oh,
that's scary, but we would win the damage race if they attack with it.
Cool.
All yeah, right. I mean that thing has reach, but they're not attacking. That's fine. Get our guy.
Oh, and we do now. We have a mentor trigger too. We have a fish.
Oh, true.
Crier
that kind of gives the haste. Maybe Crier first, just in case we hit like a counter spell or their deck is really scary.
It is. They have a lot of.
Yeah, good for next turn.
Yeah.
Pitch this Plume Creed. I guess just Plume Creed on the fish, right? Oh, kind of doing the thing here.
I know. I was gonna say we're buffing off.
This is what the blue-white deck wants to do, and we get to head next turn.
We have a lot of damage on the field. They're probably going to attack again.
Unless they leave back the Quake Tusk, because it does have reach.
It does. That's true. That kind of shuts us down pretty hard, actually.
I think we actually want them to attack here, right? It's scary that they're if they attack with it, but it'll be sick off the top. Warren War Leader. Just
yeah, it would be.
But head's not a bad follow-up either. So I guess we want other flyers.
What's the scariest thing they have here? Or scary as it is. Oh, okay. That's so interesting.
It's a little scary that they're attacking still.
Yeah. There's no unattap effects in red or black that I can think of. Oh, that's smart. I like that. I'd rather keep that up as a blocker though and gain the life on and kill something. So interesting.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better play, but I guess we don't know what their hand is. Like, what do we do now? Are we playing? Like, they could actually go up. I'll take out the trash. Okay,
all right.
They're out of action.
Sonar Strike doesn't help us though.
I think what we can do is just play the head and attack with a bunch of stuff here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Like we're not dead on board.
No, but we can make them dead next turn potentially.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
Now, are we interested in trying to like triple block down the boar?
3 for 1. I mean, they might.
We could trade the whole head and like a fish token or something. Like,
I mean, we could just swing for 11 right here. 10, that's fine too. The only issue is they're probably going to keep boar up now. Like they don't have another probably decent combat trick.
Yeah,
it just stalls the board.
We only saw that one scales last game, right?
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have a bat. They have the mud flat. They can get back the battler.
I don't think that's good though, because we both have like no cards in hands. I don't think 2 spells is really going to be relevant at this point.
True, and that would use up all their mana this turn. Yes. Then we just kind of have lethal, right?
I think we have lethal on board as is, right? Like even if they block, It's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have lethal on board if they don't do anything. Actually,
Nice.
if they gain the 3 life.
This is kind of funny. The Sonar Strike lets us attack with all of our tokens because we can just trade the token plus a strike for the boar. What if I just point them to their mudflat village again? Yes.
And they're gonna grab the battler back. That is so.
Wait, does that just kill them though?
That feels wrong.
That auto put them to combat. We just full swing here?
I think we still full swing. Then we just kill boar.
Yeah, wait, are they not just dead? That's 6 in the air.
Well, they could block the flyer with the boar.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot the thing has reach.
I don't know why it has reach. All the Calamity Beasts feel like they have reach. Like that turtle has reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that lethal?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's lethal, right?
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's fine.
I guess I'm supposed to shoot it in case they have something.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we can't target it unless it's blocking. But that's fine. Who cares? We won.
Yeah. My reasoning is like, don't be the first to flinch. Like, make them show you the thing first if they happen to have it. All right. Cool. Can we get match 3 done a little faster than match 2? That
I was gonna say I gotta hop off in like 12 minutes, but we could rush it.
We can rush this one. Yeah. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Might have to finish this one without me.
Man. I'm glad you got to see this in action. This deck is something.
This is day 2 of Azorius decks like actually doing something.
Yeah.
Captain Planet against Hugs, dude.
So,
that's gross. There's no reason to keep this. You're thinking of keeping it?
I'm debating. We have things that would get us out of this. We have Shoreline Looter. We have Bellowing Crier. Bright Blade Stoat would feel good. I hate mulling on the play.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean,
this is worse.
This is worse, but I don't think we can go down.
No. What do you get rid of?
Maybe the denial.
Yeah. Golly, dude, that sucks.
I don't know. Maybe keeping that first one would have been better, but like here we need to draw 2 things. We need island. We need land and we need blue source. Blue source.
I think we're cooked.
Yeah, this one is
go to game 3.
Honestly, if they play like the red white mentor here.
Oh my god.
You know, sometimes I'm a little too good at calling the shots. I almost wish I was wrong a little more often.
I wouldn't rally her here, and I don't know why they would. They're presenting less damage this way, but
yeah, I guess they just want to grow this thing.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't actually do anything.
I think we just go to game. Yeah, there's no point in showing them anything. We're not coming back from that. All right, well.
Sometimes you just get a cursed one. All right.
We glazed the Azorius deck a little too much.
Yeah. All right, what do we want? Sugarcoat, maybe?
Slow them down, yeah.
Over. I guess it's kind of better than the downdraft. Yeah, it's just so mana inefficient for them to have to crack that. And they can't get their stuff back. Why couldn't we play like a nice blue-green deck? Like something slow that's going to give us time, build up a bit.
That was their golden play, though, like the Rallier. Well, Mentor has haste already, so I guess not.
Carrot gives us a scry here, so I think it's fine.
I think so, too, yeah.
And we have the Flicker the Head with the Swan.
It's pretty good. We haven't got to play the Swan yet, really. We did the one game.
It won us the game by jumping crab.
Yeah. All right, come on.
Lurker's not great right now. Yeah. Honestly, next turn might just be like crack and we kind of need that 4th land. Wow, no 2-drop? That makes me want to crack this even more. Like, do we play Lurker? I think we want to crack it, right?
Crack it, yeah. I mean, we could all, yeah. I think that's we need to hit that 4th land drop.
Yeah, they did nothing.
Mentor might here would hurt. All right,
that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah,
that's not really how you use that. No, I think we need the land. It's close, but
okay, fine.
Like if we draw it and play it, what happens the turn after, right?
Yeah, I mean, we get a flyer, we get a 2/2 rabbit.
Yeah,
all right, we got the land.
Yeah,
but now what?
Maybe just a no value Long River Lurker.
Just as a blocker.
Like we have 3 ways to flicker in hands, and this is one that we can cast right now. Swan isn't really doing anything against the rabbits.
Yeah, that's fine. Hope we draw another land to play at the homestead next turn.
Why can't I submit 0? Oh, that was the. Oh wait, it makes something unblockable. Oh, I thought it flickers it.
It does though. It would have flickered, and the thing would have load.
But the when it is that the flicker's a May.
Yeah. Oh, it is a May.
Flicker was a must.
All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, now we're cooking. We can slam the head, and then we have Skipper to flicker the head and Swan to flicker the head.
Make a flying rabbit.
Yeah. That's got to be good, right?
Is there? I wish there. You know what? We should have put in this set. We should have made a quest or whatever called when pigs fly. You give the
the boar flying.
The boar flying. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I don't like this.
This feels really bad for us.
Beefy, giant flying first striker.
It kills our Swan. Duo can't punch through it.
Oh,
okay.
Oh. What do you think about this?
I think that's the right move. Potentially get rid of like a Mabel's whatever metal.
Mabel's metal.
Yeah.
But then do we just like toss on 2 tokens too? Because I'd be happy to trade 2 tokens for this and Mabel's metal too, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would save it. Yeah, I mean just do it. Yeah. I'd rather get their board reduced. God,
yeah.
That guard mouse though. Sugarcoat would be pretty nice here.
Yeah. Sugarcoat would be great here. Yeah, so there's the metal.
I called it, yeah.
But honestly, that's a fine trade. That's like a 2. That's like a 1.5 for 2 or something. Like, oh no, this is interesting. Do we want to flicker this now, or do we want to leave up the Swan and the escort? We can full attack either way.
Well, Swan is what, a 3/4 or 4/4?
It's a 3/3.
3/3. Damn, we can't punch through that mouse.
But I guess if they don't know about it, this gives us outs to draw the Warren War Leader and then just crack back.
They attack. Yeah, they attack with Guard Mouse next turn. We flash out Salvation Swan. We swing for
5 in the air. Actually, swing for 8 in the air.
8 in the air. Yeah. All right, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
And then the turn after we can Sky Skipper. Oh wait, Sky Skippering makes this thing not flying anymore.
Yeah. Oops.
we get to bird it and then unbird it.
I still think this is the right move though to present the most damage.
Yeah.
They're missing their
like
land
the Guard
drops.
Mouse. This isn't going to get it done by itself.
No.
It's the one that scries, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, they miss some land drops.
Okay, good. They're attacking.
And like if it comes down to it, we can always chump with a Plume Crude Escort. Oh no, I went to end step. I meant to set a stop. Now we don't get the head back. Shoot.
I mean,
it just passes through so quickly. All right. I mean, I think we still do it, right?
I think we still do it too, yeah. Unfortunate, but I'd still rather get it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Beginning of the next year.
It's one of those things that would literally never happen in paper.
No.
You would just say, "Oh, I have a thing on your end, on your second
before we move to end step."
Oh, this is kind of hot.
It is, yeah. Get something out of their hand too. Are they giving us? They are giving us the treasure too.
That's. I guess it's the time in the game where like, it's probably fine to do that. Wait, what did I just?
I was gonna say, what just happened?
Oh, this thing saw the flyer enter. So it fizzles the trigger. I mean, what do you
trigger it? Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Whatever. Oh, we top decked the word. All right, so
this would have been so much better, right? If we played out efficiently.
Oh my
God!
Don't talk to me about it. I think it's still fine though. We just kick it right and attack.
100%, dude. Swinging for a ton of damage.
Is this lethal? I didn't do the math yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's call it. We have paper lethal. Because it's not lethal. Is there any argument to? Oh wait, no. We buffed twice.
Yeah. Is that
so lethal? That's so lethal. That's so lethal. I'm not counting.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
That's dude. We lost one game. That was a 7-1. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
I thought we still got a game left.
I thought that was the end of the match. We gotta hurry this one up, dude. Sussex County Fair.
Oh yeah, you got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Now we're against Red White on the play. Do we like run away together or Long Rivers pull or like?
Yeah, slow them down a little bit.
Another downdraft over. No, this deck is perfect. Let's just send it.
It won, but they were also land screwed last game too. So
that's true. They were stuck on 4. And top decking the best mythic in the set probably didn't hurt our odds.
Still won.
Yeah. Come on, opponent. Let's sideboard here. Some of us have fairs to go to.
I want to go to a Ren fair, dude.
Oh, same. I've been talking about going to one of these for a while. Thing is, I'd want to cosplay the whole.
Like, 100%, dude. Yeah.
I just don't know what I would do. Like, what do I go as?
You could go as magic characters. We could go as like.
that'd be cool.
This is
a little risky, but we have a sonar strike and an escort and double mana.
We're so top heavy.
I think we got to keep it though.
All right, I trust you. Uncharted Haven for blue, turn 1.
We're 45% to draw a land, so in 2 turns we're pretty much locked. It's a little we're safe. It's totally fine. Never didn't have it. It's all good.
The issue is we have a lot of 2
we're fine
blue
now.
blips, dude.
That's true. I guess the 3rd planes doesn't really do anything for us.
Okay.
I guess we just run out the escort, right?
I agree. Yeah, then we hold up Sonar Strike. This was one of those cards that, like, triggers Valiant enough that it's like we should probably remove it with Sonar Strike.
Yeah.
All right, enough lands, please.
Yeah. After this, do we just slam the Warden,
and just start swinging for damage?
Yeah, and start cracking in. Okay, no hasty things. That's good. Yeah, just Sonar Strike.
I think it's
They have a Mabel's Medal they get us here.
I'd rather get that out of their hand though too.
Yeah, maybe it makes their turn a little less efficient. Wow, they looked like they had something, but they. Yeah. Here's the thing: we're not guaranteed to play either of these anytime soon.
No.
We can't just do nothing for 2 more turns.
Just hit for 3 in the air.
Yeah. I hate not kicking this guy. I feel so much better with the baby, but
yeah, the AI art baby.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can't tell me that's not.
I don't know. It looks like it, and it's actually a
vanishing light. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I
think we played efficiently. We did what we had to do.
Island off the top would be really nice. Oh, okay. That's
potentially get an island here too. So
yeah, it's almost as good. And like they're not pushing a ton of damage.
Dude.
I guess we play the planes, yeah. Island and we have the crab up. That's something. They have something.
What do they have?
What are they looking at?
Take out the trash.
War Leader for?
Yeah, wait a minute.
What are they looking at that? Blast.
Give us the treasure.
No, give us the treasure.
That would have been so sweet.
Really nice. Well, their deck doesn't really need 6 lands, so I feel like we're getting kind of lucky here. If they had something, they'd cast on the guard mouse. The scrum.
Oh, we're so good. We're so back.
We're so back. All right. Leave up the crab in denial.
I think that's the smart play here, yeah.
Tap this guy on combat. Wow.
All right.
They are really
the opposite of last game, yeah.
Oh, we got to tap that too. Oh, and we can't counter it.
We can't counter it, but we can tap it.
And this thing does trade with it at least.
It does, yeah.
All right. That's scary, but we're doing fine. Question is, do we attack for 7 after this?
I don't know if we win that race.
They swing for 8. 11 if they have Mabel's Medal.
Right, actually, I think I do like swing out. I think we play Mentor, targeting Crier. That turns denial on a little more.
Yeah. And it gives us a chump blocker in case they do something ridiculous with the guard mouse.
We present lethal next turn. Even if we could just get crab through next turn, we.
True. Oh, now what is it? Long River Lyriker is lethal.
Oh my god!
Wow, we can't even counter that.
We can't even counter it. But they can't swing out here.
Yeah, they can't really attack. Like, wow, yeah, killing the crab.
Yeah.
So do they leave the board back and try to block our flyer? Yeah.
Smart.
Oh.
They're scared.
They must have nothing in hand.
Oh my god, they're really thinking about it. I mean, either do we really now.
Oh, well, this does let us play the Night Fisher and leave up the denial.
But we can't.
And this lets us put a counter on the Crier.
True. Crier trades with guard mouse now.
Yeah. Too bad it doesn't trade with the board. All right.
But all we need to do is draw like a downshift, like any of like our removal cards.
Any of our 50 removal spells. Can't counter that either.
It's not countering, it's not doing anything for them right now.
Yeah, that's true. Like, what does it actually
they would have played something.
Just pass.
Yeah. They might attack with Guardsman and Thistle to scry.
Mm-hmm. We can eat. I guess we eat either of them. Wow. That's good. Setting a stop on their second main phase right now, and just in case.
What are you going to hit though? Crier, and Crier loses all those counters. But then we present lethal in the air because they can't.
So this says everything. Exile up to 1 target creature you control without flying. So I can choose 0 and put a counter on the Crier, right?
Ooh, yes. And then we get a fish and a counter. Yeah, I like that.
So do I just attack with the Crier?
Oh.
Or do we just pass through until their next turn on their end step flash, or rather, on their second main, flash in the Swan, jump the Crier, and then swing in the air and just hope they can't.
We could also flash Swan in, hit our Night Fisher, get 2 counters off Mentor.
Oh, wait, this can't hit flyers though.
Oh, it can't. God, there's so many
things.
So many stupid rules, dude. Okay, yeah. I say we hold it up.
Okay, just pass then.
Yeah, I mean, if we play Swan and don't do anything, we don't even jump the Crier. We have lethal in air.
That's true. And if we do flicker the Crier, also I do have the stop set. if we flicker the Crier, we get to turn this island into something better, maybe like a kill spell.
But I'd rather have a 5/4 right now on the ground. I don't want to lose those counters.
Oh, okay. So you're saying we don't jump the Crier?
I don't think it's worth it because we present lethal in the air right now with Swan.
So they pass.
I think we just play Swan and swing and hope for the best.
And then put the counter on the Crier and attack with that too.
Yeah. Or hold it back as a blocker. I don't know.
If we hold it back as a blocker, then we may as well flicker it and get a card.
True. You're right. But it does trade with Boar as a 5/4.
Yeah, that part's nice. But we're at 14. Like, I don't know. This is tight. We have like 4 kill spells left in the deck.
Yeah. All we have to do is draw one. Okay, so
basically every card we have wins the game. Like,
so maybe it is a better thing to flicker the Crier and try to get one of those cards and then just bounce Boar and swing anyway. So maybe you're right. I think your argument makes more sense here.
Okay, so 2 Dire Downdrafts, 2 Sugarcoats, and 2 Long River Lurkers.
Sugarcoat saves them.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So that's like 20-ish% to win the game if we draw something.
Do it. I think you're at. Because we're gonna get the fish tokens, so we can put the counters on the fish tokens.
Oh yeah, true. We just gotta sequence that properly. What are the triggers, right? We want that to happen first, right?
First, yep.
Oh, but this is gonna make us pick a target as soon as it goes in the stack, I think. Yeah.
That sucks. It didn't.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. No, it auto targeted.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't think there's a way to make that resolve properly because when this goes in the stack, it has to have the target.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, did we flicker the frog? I still don't know.
I think you make a good point. If all we have to do is hit a downdraft.
Okay.
Our opponent's like, can you hurry this up? It's 5:04. I gotta get going too.
Yeah. All right. We'll all hurry it up. We flicker it. We draw. We loot.
We get a counter again anyway. Oh, I forgot it comes out with flying too.
That's pretty nutty. Wow, they have something. Their own squad.
Wait, they did it at their end step though. They don't
They don't run the tech. They don't run the tech.
Please target your like. They're probably going to target their guard mage.
Okay, and then it just goes away.
It just goes away.
It does Valiant. That's kind of funny.
Does, but it goes away.
But now we have Dazzling Denial.
Yeah.
So okay,
we still oops.
Oops.
We just swing in the air here. We just swing out. Then it's lethal in the air. Yeah. Oh, they have 2 blockers now.
Well, they have 2 blockers. That means not 2 lethal. Things. It's not lethal.
Damn it.
Okay. Scry with the stoat, I guess. Like, scry with the.
Oops, they're gonna get their mouse back though. They have a flyer coming back next turn.
Yeah, but like we don't have attacks here. They just eat anything.
I agree. Yeah, they keep saying "oops."
Play the stoat. Leave up the denial carrot cake.
Oh man, dude,
this is so close.
We gotta run this game quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that feels bad.
Yeah. But look, our board is super wide now. They're at 5. They need something off the top. They can't attack. We have a counter spell. We have a scry ready to go. I'll scry on upkeep.
They have enough mana though. This counter spell isn't great.
That's true. Sugarcoat. That has to do it, right?
No, because it gains them 3 life.
But we can sugarcoat the boar, and then we have shoot. We can attack with the Night Fisher still, right?
Yeah, and then we
can't bottom sugarcoat.
No, I'm not disagreeing, but it doesn't get us where we want to be.
So we do this on the boar. Do we just full swing?
We don't guide a crackback, so
maybe. They go to 8.
The issue is guard mouse eats anything except nightfish.
We have how many attackers? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our 5 smallest things get through.
Oh, so
and
they gain 3. They gain 3.
Oh, and they're at 8.
Yeah.
And our 5 smallest get through. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they eat 2 flyers. All right, just Nightfisher then.
Yeah, and they might just double block it.
But then we trade it for the guard mouse, and then our other flyers
turn next turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Then like Salvation Swan can trade with their swan. Yeah. Oh my god, this is whack. Yeah. If they have something here like a pump spell, that'd be so brutal.
I think they do. Oh wow, they didn't play anything.
They must just be ripping lands off the top, which is honestly kind of what we needed to happen to win from here.
That's fine. I mean,
do I try to counter that to make them tap out?
I think you do, because if they do have another effect, yeah. Because they either then they can't gain the life, you know.
Oh, that makes them choose between casting this and gaining the life. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay. It was almost really cool.
So much for the brilliant play. Well, that's blanked by the Stoat anyway, unless they attack with the Thistledown players, which can get. I mean, we would probably just block that down with like a 2/2 and something. Okay, this has got to kill them, right?
They go to 8.
Kill them.
I don't think it does. Go to 8. We swing for 7 in the air. Oh no, 7 in the air.
Yeah, like this has got to be good enough.
7 in the air, and then one thing has to get through. Okay, that's finally game. Okay.
Oh Jesus, my god. Cut it there.
Good job, dude. Good game,
man.